Oh, how's my hair? My hair.
My hair.
My hair.
Yeah, like old brother.
Yeah.
My hair.
I don't want fop. I want Dapper Dan.
Yeah. Do you sleep in a hairnet?
I do.
You have hair jelly?
Yeah. It's thick. My pillow. I got to change my pillowcase every night.
Okay.
We're at Buffalo Creek, and I'm going to back up a little bit. We're going to show you guys the progress and what's going on here. And so where these big dozers are, there used to be a big house right here.
There
right?
was, yeah.
We tore the house down. There was an old septic system here, tank and all that. This is actually going to blend in where that gravel, the dozers and all will be blend in all the way over there, which is really nothing, but we've been working on this. And see our sewer, all that sewer, believe it or not, has got to go all the way back to the main pump that we have on the mountain community, you know. That's all been engineered. So what we've been working on is, let me show you. I'm going to take you, I got to watch Ace. I always think he's going to get underneath my tire, and he loves teasing me like that. And we do not have our seatbelts on, and this thing's dinging.
Oh, I forgot.
All right.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get mine. You get yours and I'll get mine.
Okay.
I forgot all about it.
Let me get yours.
Well, here, I've got to get it. Oh, you want to put it behind? Okay, just put it back there.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So when it came to trying to be creative with this, it was hard because there wasn't enough big trees to make anything look like it. And then where the big trees were, there were massive gullies back in the holler that we just leveled. As you guys can see, we leveled this whole thing. Does not look like I intended it to look when we first started, but you got to work with what you have, right? So all this dirt has been coming off that mountain. We went right to our property line. We come down, and I'm going to take you to an area that I've always kind of describe to you guys that when you develop land, the biggest culprit to what we do is water. It's always water. And oh man, if you can see that, well, you know what? I'm going to come pull down in there, and I'm going to show you what that is. That black thing right there, it's erosion supply control. And I'm going to take you in there and show you what we've been working on. And then I thought I would put a big berm here. All right, and I've taken the berm away. And I know every time I make a mistake or I change my mind, it costs us money. But in the end, I think it's going to look way better. And I'm not good when it comes to, I love mountain land and trees, and I use that for my landscaping. And when it comes to all this, it's mostly water and erosion that we're really working with. This water that comes off of this area, this land, come on, Ace, there you go. We'll go up this hill. So all this water from this, God, where are we at? Buffalo Creek, goes to that culvert, right? And that culvert goes underneath the road. Well, it was a super deep hole. So what we did is I wanted the dirt to be almost level with the road. So we took all the dirt, pushed it towards the road, but we had to build that culvert up. So now the water's gonna fall down in that culvert and then we gotta put a ladder in there. There's just stuff like that. You don't realize what you have to do to make this water. Like from that corner right there, right? And follow that bank, Manda, all the way. I don't know if I should just get out and point because people can't understand me talking and you doing the camera like this. Let me show you what I mean. Now I can point to you. All right, so all this water has to go somewhere. When it pours the rain and it's Johntown flood, it's got to go somewhere. So this whole field has got to taper one way or the other. Well, it goes in two different directions. It goes this way, and then it goes this way through here, right? And then that culvert will capture about half of the runoff water. There's another one down there that we want to show you, and there's a retention pond to where what happens when all the water will hit this pond and all the silt that comes off of any dirt or any exposed dirt or even any dirt from your car will go to this pond, and all the silt will settle to the bottom. And then what happens is the water seeps through to the culvert. When it's cleaner water, then it heads to the river, which is just over there in the woods, right? On the other side of the farm. That's what's been doing here. So we've been pitching all this dirt. As you can see, the only thing left here, water, power, and sewer. Sewer is already there. We just have to put it in. Manholes are here. The water line, just a water line. Power, we got all the cable. We have everything we need. It's just a matter of putting it in. Now there's some logistics about if we're going to be using generators here or not, or if we're going to use the local utility department, how we're going to work out that. We've been kind of going back and forth and seeing how we can make all that work. But putting in roads in a flat ground here is perfect. All this has been rolled, it's been compacted. What we'll do is we'll put the roads in here, and then we're going to bring some topsoil, and then when we lay out all these lots will have, sites will have all their topsoil and all your water, power, and sewer, and you just go. So all this is the hardest part of developing, is what I'm trying to say. All the trees are gone. They have been, we got a small pile right there that we got to figure out in the debris. So what we're trying to do right here is I want to get this done. We got that little bit of berm to knock down and slope the dirt, finish that culvert's done, push it down here. We got probably 30 more stackable culverts that we had to do. That's an added cost that we never occurred to do. And it takes days and days to put those the big landscaping blocks around. Then we got it stucco and build a ladder and get in there and push dirt and compact it. After that's done, we're thinking we can hopefully put all the homes in this section in. Now, coordinating with the power and how that's going to work, because there's inspections and there's a procedure, but actually just the work that we need to do is going to be expedited super fast. We've got about 70 homes already built, ready to go here. So this is going to, I know it's been a kind of a waiting time, but once it goes, it's going to happen all at once. And I have made predictions, as you guys know, over and over and over, when we can get done. I can't thank you guys enough for being patient. We have done everything to try to help people. We've reimbursed people. We've put people up in across the street when we had any vacant lots in the back. Whatever we could do, we've been trying to. We've got actually tiny home communities around the area now they went into a business because of our tiny home people that now are living in their communities. So this whole county is really benefiting from our business being here and creating these communities. So it's not only helped us, it's helped other local business owners that have got into tiny home communities. What I want to do now is take you all up the holler of Buffalo Creek, because this is almost like a dogleg development, and I'm going to take you where we want to put a community center. And I think the view from up there is just really pretty. And we're dedicating that area just for a community center.
And before we leave this area, I just want to ask, where are you going to come in at?
All right, so
you wanted to change that.
The main entrance we thought was going to be here. I don't like it because the point of view coming up and down Industrial Road, we're leaning a little bit towards this end.
Yeah.
And we can have more sight. So when people come and go,
so it's safer.
It's safer.
Yeah, a safer approach.
So we're leaning towards here, but now that we get this berm down, if we can see up that curve and we can see down this curve, we may put it right there. So we're still kind of playing with that. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to take you guys. Now, the road, the first main road, will be up against, we call that a bank, right? I wish it had money in it like a regular bank. That's supposed to be a joke, Amanda.
I hear that.
Anyway, the road is going to be along this bank or along this ditch, right? And the reason is, I was talking to Grizz, he's Jump's dad, the excavator. We need to maintain this ditch, right? And so there's always going to be probably debris falling off of that ditch when it freezes and thaws. So we need to maintain it. So we're going to have our road right here. To the left will be homes.
Okay.
So the road will run the entire perimeter of Buffalo Creek.
Okay.
And homes in the middle.
Okay.
And then as it widens, there'll be one or two homes in the middle that'll sub-separate the land also. Okay. But so you can actually pretend that this is the road of Buffalo Creek right here.
So that won't be an like you won't be able to go through.
I'm gonna get rid of all that.
You're gonna get rid of that. So
now that's all going to be blended. So where that white truck is, that's all coming down. Where the dozers is coming down, all the grass is cleaning up.
All that's a part of Buffalo
All of
Creek.
that's part of Buffalo Creek.
Okay.
Every bit of it.
All right.
Yep.
The colors are changing. It's really beautiful now in East Tennessee.
You can see all there is now. All we have to do is put the infrastructure in the road, and we don't have to take out any of this dirt because it's all compacted.
Okay.
Right. So we can bring in the gravel. Right. At I think we're probably about 16 foot wide. Gravel in. And we're going to do that after we put our infrastructure, because we usually put our water, power, and sewer along the road, you know. And over there, we're going to put a pond and a waterfall and a water feature. This right here to the right, they can't see my finger. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, there's some more excavating here that's going to be done and along here. So this is what we're going to be working on after we get the front done. We're going to come back, and there's some more dirt work that needs to be done to pull that down.
Okay.
This road will not be here. This is not how you will access the convention center up here, or the conference center, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I know, I wish I was a drone or in a drone and I could point out what I'm talking about, how it's going to be done, but I'm going to turn around here. Now this is going to get bumpy, so hang on. I want you guys to see this view from up here. We're gonna look back at this one day, Amanda.
I know.
We're just gonna like, this is gonna be a memory, you know?
Yep.
It's gonna be beautiful, but can you imagine looking down on all them homes right there? So that skint bank you got right there and everything right here, all that is gonna be nothing but homes. I'm gonna come down so you can look up the holler and look over there to the tomato farm. You all don't see what I see. I'm sorry that the camera just won't do justice, but this is coming. You'll have a view from up here. There you go. That's a little bit better. If you can zoom in on that, where Industrial Road is and the tomato farm. There you go. That's what it looks like to me. It's bigger, right? And that's the view, off a front porch up here at this conference center we'll have. Is it a conference center? What do you call it?
Sure.
Community center?
I guess we'll call it something. Probably name it where it'll be a cool name, something like that. We need to do that for
The Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. That sounds too churchy, don't it?
Well, that's okay. We'll do something. We'll call it something cool.
But there you have it. We are, so we're excited about putting in the first, I guess, 30, 40 homes, hopefully here very shortly. And of course, it just depends on this electrical part that we have, you know. Yeah. And it's a couple touchy things that we're trying to do. The thing is that if we can save you all money in your rental, we're trying to do that. And we're trying to, what's the best scenario for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So now right around this corner, Amanda, right here, we still are going to put a pond right where he's running, right there. And up that holler up there I would love to put a water feature.
That would be beautiful. And
we'll have places you can sit and, like a little sitting area when you walk your dog, and maybe a little trail up through there.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's nice.
Okay. That's Buffalo Creek. And like I said, with the dry weather that we've had, we've been able to now, we're going to push this, kind of reroute this ditch closer over to the bank. And then this actually gives us, the road will actually be, the road can go where it's at, but we can set homes right there.
Yeah.
Gives us more room.
Beautiful. It's going to be really pretty. Well, good. Well, everybody was asking for an update. We wanted to do it the other day, and then we went ahead and left and just went up the mountain. But this is a prettier time anyway. You see some of the orange, reds, and yellows and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not full on turned yet, so the leaves are going to get prettier. Look how beautiful.
And you know, Buffalo Creek is special because it's in this holler by itself. It is secluded.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. There's nothing around it but a mountain, man. It's just in a bowl.
Well, it's definitely going to be a tight-knit community like it is over there at Tiny Town. Everybody's tight over there, you know, and they're going to be very proud to be here, and they're going to be very protective of their place, and they're going to love everything that gets done over there. Oh, probably talk about that over at Tiny Town. You're thinking about going ahead and doing a community center for them.
Yeah, so, you know, we built our general store for Spencer, and we want to build one. It won't be a general store, it'll be actually building for gatherings, and we're gonna jump on that. So we do have a trailer that we can put it on.
Yeah.
We're gathering the lumber and all the materials that we can do to build that here shortly. So I'd like to get it done before Thanksgiving.
I would too.
You know,
that would be nice for everybody.
And right now it'll just be 14 by 40, and then what I'd like to do is, of course, double that.
We'll add to it
next year, and we'll have a big one. It'll be 28 by 40. You know, but yeah, I don't think there's a problem. You know, we've kind of restructured the manufacturing a little bit to where all the guys are going to be working really by the job, and it's worked out good because, you know, for the last 2-3 years, everybody's kind of tried to cross train in other areas, from electrical to framing to roofing to trim and kitchens.
Yeah.
But not everybody got a chance to do all that. So we're changing it out to where how we used to work, and we're going to put guys in groups.
In the beginning.
And they're going to work by the job.
Yep.
And, you know, that was hard to do, and it's been a restructuring for everybody. And I think in the long run, we've already seen a whole change in kind of attitude.
Yeah.
You know, and a change in motivation. And it's been tough because it was a really, you know, hard thing to grab hold of. Like, oh my gosh, I don't have a steady paycheck coming in. You know,
well, they
I
have more freedom now, you know, more choices.
They sure do.
They can take on other jobs other than just the same job every day.
Yeah.
So it's turned out to the benefit, but it takes some adjusting always to change. So
yeah, and I like it. Some of the guys are coming to me and they're getting ideas now. They're like, you know what? I could do this, or I could do that, or if I work here and work there, I can make this, and I can, you know, and then I want to get this. And I'm like, you know, you didn't see that in them before when they worked by the hour. You know, it was like come in and punch, and they were doing a good job, but I've never liked or wanted employees. I've always wanted subcontractors.
Right. Well, with saying that, why don't you touch base on the visitors we had yesterday and talk about our, you know, and too, Zach's still a sub also. So
yeah, so we had the Amish came by yesterday. We invited them to come down, and we wanted to show them. They've never built our panel homes like our Ace series, the Incrediboxes or any of that. So mostly it's the Ace series because that's been very popular for us, and we've had a lot of outside interest too of kind of investors and people that haven't bought any yet, but they're really looking at the concept of like, wow, I can't believe you can get all this for that price.
Right.
So we're wanting to now train our Amish to do that too. And so they came down and they're learning and how to build these Ace homes on these panels. And it's different, but when they took up a 40-inch brand new panel, right? And we were putting it up, and I told them, grab a hold of that thing and grab the drill and put it all together and see what it feels like. And as they were doing it, I pointed out, I said, you know, you guys, this is the framing, the insulation, the siding, and the V-groove all at once. It's all at one time. You don't have to go back and do anything. The wall is done. And they looked at me and they said, yeah. You know, they didn't think about it, you know. So I don't have to go back outside and put sheeting on it, put siding on it. I don't have to spray foam it. I don't have to paint it on the inside.
They're going to end up like the panel homes better.
Oh my God. And they looked, I said, see, so, but they don't have that beautiful, you know, crafty, you know, carpentry looking, you know,
It's different.
Birmingham and an Amanda.
It's different.
It's just a different home. And I said, you know, we're getting more square footage for half the price, but it is not the carpentry beautiful home of the models, you know. So, but what I like about it is we're offering the panel home, the stick-built, beautiful carpenter homes, and then we're, you know, and I had another idea last night. I was like, I might implement this, but so I like that we can offer from small all the way up to the big.
And two, you know, we have the Ace, you know, but we have we're calling the double wide the Incredi wide. Now.
The Incredi wide. That's right.
Incredi wide. We're trying to do everything Incredi, so Incredi wide.
Yep.
Look at him. Look at him waiting right there. You see?
He won't move. He's waiting on me.
To see what you're gonna do. Look at him.
He'll stand there and wait on me. Gosh, look at him.
Look at him. He's so cute. And we've got something that, you know, that's coming up about Ace. We're not going to talk about it yet, but just know that something's coming up about Ace. So we want to...
Something good about it. It's
something
like,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be really fun. So we'll share that when we have more information about that. But we got a lot of good things on the horizon.
Sure do.
Yep. So wanted to update everyone today. I'm sorry I'm yelling because I don't have a microphone on and Randy has one on. But thank you guys for watching. And I seen in the comments you wanted to see an update. So here we are.
And thank you all so much for being patient with us.
Yes.
This is one of the hardest things we've done is develop this mountain. And once we're done, we're done. Yump, right now, half of his crew is here in Buffalo Creek, and half of the crew is in Spencer. Building there, we've talked about it. It's really doing, both places are doing really well. Junior, who started and did all this excavating, he doesn't need to be here because he's got so much going on. And I told him, you know what, Junior, his trucks are all here. Those are his dozers and everything, you know. And so, you know, we help each other in that. But it's just good that it's going. It's just never fast enough.
No,
it never is.
Never
is.
is.
So, guys, just truly, I just want to thank you for really your patience and believing in us and trusting us with what you guys have done. We built your homes. We're building your homes.
And we can't wait till you're here.
Yeah.
We can't wait till you're here.
There's no benefit for us to not get this done overnight. It's just us working within the parameters of what we have to work with, and that's what we're doing. All right? So, thank you very much. Remember, Boo, what is it called?
Incrediboo.
Incrediboo, next Friday.
Yes, on Halloween.
And I'm going to tell you, Amanda said something that I thought was really unique, and I know there's some controversy about Halloween. And anyway, I liked this. We are providing a safe, loving place for children on a day where there could be a chance that they may go somewhere in a place where they go trick-or-treating and it's not the most conducive place. They come to Tiny Town. It's full of love, happiness, people spreading joy, laughing, families put together. You put all that together, I don't care. I wish we could do it on a July 7th.
The residents are so excited. They're all getting together and going to give out candy. They're going to dress up. So everyone's excited. I am not
educated about religion and faith and none of this stuff. I don't do any of that. I never had the opportunity. You know, I just work for a living. I don't know. All I know is that, you know, there's so many things going on in the world right now. There's so many things happening, good and bad, and you know, there's so much energies and people's opinions and all that. But I think the one thing that wipes it all, and this is my opinion, this is even controversial, is people just spreading love. People caring about each other. And if that's wrong, then so be it.
Well, this is an event for fun and love and just to be excited as a kid, innocence. This is all about the wonderment, the imagination of kids, and we want them to be just so wowed.
You know, they're going to remember Tiny Town more than they will. I remember when I was a kid, it was all being dressed up.
Yeah.
I think they'll remember going to Tiny Town.
The tiny houses.
Than being dressed up.
Super fun. We're really excited.
And we hope that they'll remember how nice people were.
Yeah.
And how sweet and kind and loving everybody was. And that's why we want all of our residents to participate.
Yeah.
And to say we're giving all these kids and family a fun, beautiful time
It's gonna
to
be
be a
super
family.
fun.
Yeah.
And plus, we had over 4,000 last year, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes this year. We've got a couple of new things, and we're just gonna be excited about the kids coming. So.
Yep.
All right.
So, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. Remember, subscribe, thumbs up, comment if you will, and stay tuned because we're going to be bringing you more and more videos. And if you need a house, give us a call. Go to IncredibleTinyHomes.com or sales@IncredibleTinyHomes.com. We do have a few more grab and goes of 8x20s, and we're going to be doing some videos on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think an American Dream. I think we still have one American Dream left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give
I
us a
think
call.
so. All right.
Oh, and Spencer, we still have lots in Spencer.
Yes.
All right.
Probably just a little over a dozen.
The longest.
Be sure the quickest way, email Tim at sales@incredibletinyhomes.com. SALES at incredibletinyhomes.com.
I would love to do something really cool in Spencer. I would like to do some double wides and some stuff. So if you guys are wanting to do something fun down there, give me a call. Give
you
Tim
mean
a call.
some Incrediwides?
Yeah.
Oh, probably we need to tell them too that you're going to take the sales office down there, right?
Well,
Maybe.
Tim had somebody that might want the sales office on another place.
Okay,
but
well, maybe not then.
we don't know.
We'll let you know.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Bye.
Bye.
Look at Ace. He's ready to go. He's like, I'm tired of this video. And look at him. He's ready. Look at him. All
He
right.
knows you're filming him.
I know. Bye.